and like they were winning. And at one point, he just got filled with so much bloodlust that he like side B KO'd himself and his brother off the stage. It's insane. It was insane. Well, hopefully we'll see a little bit more clean teams play today at Shockwave. We'll be kicking off some doubles here. And whoa.
Button warmer.
Hey, God. Are they button warming with a custom Palutena?
I think there's three different teams here, so I'm pretty sure it's yeah, there's 3 teams.
Okay, cool.
Is it for? Yeah, it is custom Palutena. That's
it's
great.
Yeah, because I saw like the blue on the character select screen, and I was just like, wait a minute, AeroLink, this is 2016. Hey, this is 2016. You're not allowed to do this.
It's the spirit of AeroLink here.
Yeah.
He does this on his stream sometimes. I've tuned into a couple of them. He messes around with customs on there, especially custom Palutena, because we all know how much he loves that.
Oh, yeah. Custom Palutena, such an insane. I mean, look at that.
He's onto the stage.
Literally just zipping around the entire stage, just does not care. But I mean, I think that's just like a character that, like, regardless of what your thoughts were on it, you couldn't deny that it was just fun to watch. Yeah. You know, and AeroLink was one of those players who just had really like amazing control. That made all that entire experience, I think, that much better.
However, I think we're going to be seeing the double Bayonetta from AeroLink and iiGGY here, and probably Fox, Yoshi from YellowRello.
Yeah, YellowRello,
is he going Palutena? Is this happening?
You know, we did see an amazing performance from Palutena actually this weekend at EGLX. Ice
yeah,
Ninja.
I saw that.
Taking, I believe, top 5 at the tournament with standard Palutena. So maybe he just wanted to, you know, prove to the world that, hey, I still can do well with this character.
I know, but would you think that Losers Finals is the greatest place to test this out?
You know, you're absolutely right. There's definitely an element of risk to it as well. But at the same time, I think that Palutena is one of those characters who definitely benefits a lot from the nature of doubles. In particular, what I'm seeing is, especially with this particular team composition, you need somebody who can deal with aerial-driven characters a lot.
Yes.
Characters like Yoshi and Fox. And Palutena has really great tools to do that. In particular, the back air from Palutena has that invulnerability on it, which makes it a really good tool whenever you're doing that air-to-air sort of combat.
Yeah, you can also catch people with Palutena's up air, because that's really strong. And Palutena can do some crazy team combos. I don't know if you saw the Ice Ninja team combo. Ninja team combo.
It was a back throw into an up smash. That was the go-to between Ice Ninja and Poke. Yeah. But so far, we're looking at Blue, and they're off to a pretty great start. I mean, we're noticing a stock advantage, and we're also seeing that iiGGY is in the triple digits. It's not going to be long before an up smash from either Fox or Yoshi will get the KO.
And Fox and Yoshi both still sitting at those mid percents. Still orange, not quite in the red.
Yeah, they definitely have a long way to go. Like you mentioned, is this the right time to pull out this sort of a team composition? Let's see if iiGGY and AeroLink can maybe prove us wrong. YellowRello going so deep. Got a little bit of
his double jump.
Yeah, you got a bit of a punish for it, but wow.
Nice down B.
Brilliant. Brilliant. And I love whenever they do that, like coming like out of a shield, just because it's just such a surprising option, and if you don't respect it, you're going to get scooped up and you're going to lose a stock for it.
Because a lot of people don't actually expect the down B, really. And then they just get hit by it, and it's really strong.
Speaking of strong, that down air was ridiculous, but I loved the spacing that we saw from AeroLink.
And that's stock.
So one stock down. JaySon avoids the up smash, only to get up aired by iiGGY.
Same stock. Green team's down by a little bit of percent, but nothing they can't make up.
Right now, Blue, though, they look like they have a little bit more control of the stage. You're noticing that both members of Green were off of stage right, but looks like they're starting to battle their way back in towards center. AeroLink tried to fall down, but that's one thing that Yoshi has, a really good anti-air option with both the up tilt as well as the up smash.
Now, I just remembered about this. I'm wondering if we're going to see any platform cancels with that up B from AeroLink, because I've seen some crazy stuff. Like, there was also another clip that happened this weekend. It was with Zelda instead, where it was a Zelda playing against Mr. R who edge canceled a up B into a back air, and it was so amazing. And the entire crowd and the commentators just went absolutely insane. Yeah,
I mean, this is one of those stages where, from time to time, you can definitely see those edge shenanigans coming into play. And looking at this team right now, they're going to need every trick in the book. AeroLink down to his last stock. iiGGY going to be falling soon as AeroLink unfortunately gets a bit of friendly fire. And that's going to cost him a really big
that stage spike.
Wow, that stage spike. I feel like that might just be the nail in the coffin, Trico.
I feel like it is too. I'm not sure if there's much Iggy can do here. I mean, he just decides to end it. Doesn't want to give them any more momentum.
Yeah, you know, so there are a lot of moments where you just really have to remember that Smash is about the long haul, especially sets like these. And if you tire yourself out in a seemingly unwinnable sort of matchup, then it just isn't a good investment of your mental resources.
Yeah, like you'll see a lot of top players, like both in Melee and in Smash 4, that they'll just end up SDing at the end when it's just them against 2 other people, or in a case like in a crew battle where they got their job done. Like, for example, at Smash Summit, HBox was against Armada, and he got a rest on him. He just unplugged his controller the instant that happened and walked away. He just didn't want to like just stay there and watch himself get bodied, but he just walks away. It's all about preserving your mentality so you can continue to go on and play better throughout the rest of the tournament.
Let's look back on the that actual last match. We obviously saw some instances where Blue did a really good job of controlling the stage, but were there any other aspects that you really noticed that made that game turn out the way that it did?
Well, there were also a couple flubs. Like, I know AeroLink missed that tech there at the end and died at about 40%, which was really unfortunate. And AeroLink also accidentally friendly fired on Iggy, taking that stock. They just looked like they were getting a little bit flustered at the end when they saw they were behind and trying to catch back up, and they ended up getting farther behind, and then they just couldn't take it back.
I guess, like, even with the team composition, it's a little interesting to me because what made that team of Poke and Ice Ninja work out was Poke more often than not would be playing sort of the aggressive sort of style.
Because he's playing Luigi.
Yeah, and at those high percents, we'd especially see him get the grab, get the back throw, and Ice Ninja would always just be waiting pretty patiently, positioning himself in a way where he could capitalize. So,
and here comes the Bayonetta.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense to me. And given the fact that Iggy and AeroLink at this point are down a game, you know, the Bayonetta coming out just makes complete sense. Now we're going to be seeing, I think, AeroLink's main job is just to create space for Iggy to really work with more than anything else.
It's going to be kind of the opposite of last game. AeroLink is going to try and be the aggressor most of the time because Bayonetta racks up so much damage with those crazy, crazy combos. And Rosalina or Iggy is going to be wanting to stay in the back a little bit. That actually just almost killed.
And I think that the only tricky thing about the fact that Bayonetta has those extended combos is how long you're leaving your teammate vulnerable for it. But Iggy is one of those players who can definitely fend himself off against anyone who's on this screen right now. Keep in mind that this is last week's Shockwave champion who's on the stage.
It is still a 2v1, even if it's just Iggy, because, you know, he has Luma.
You know, you bring up a very valid point there. So far, we're seeing something that I think is... Yeah, but at the same time, it feels a bit like that last game as well. I mean, we're noticing that JaySon is still at a really solid percent, but YellowRello losing that stock is definitely going to put a bit of a hindrance on this blue team.
Blue team has center stage right now. Green team needs to work to get that back, which they just did.
JaySon is now opting for the tilt stick sort of setup on his controller. This is the first time we've seen him at Shockwave with that particular adjustment.
So now I've just messed around with Fox a little bit. You can do a lot of great things with Fox at tilt stick because you can do the perfect pivot up tilts and keep linking them, and it makes it easier to just like link up tilts. So, wow. Actually,
just getting that F smash, such a good call out on that standard get up off the ledge from AeroLink. And now YellowRello with a very cute egg lace setup. It looked like he was looking for the spike.
Wow.
But Iggy is going to be wasting no time to just send JaySon straight to the heavens with that up air.
And Luma's gone now too. Luma took that stock and paid for it immediately.
Yeah, Luma out of the picture means that there's going to be a lot of opportunity for Blue to get some nice punishes right now on Iggy. And we're starting to see that YellowRello start to push the advantage a bit, only to retreat so JaySon could potentially do it instead. And this is one of those percents where, as you saw, he can combo a down air into a double up air. It's one of the things that he's really been working on in his hiatus.
Yeah, up air is one of Fox's. It's not only a great kill move once he's at once your opponent's at higher percents, but it combos into itself. Yeah. Like Larry Lur, one of the more notable Fox mains, is quite good at doing that. and JaySon isn't that bad himself.
He's really, really solid by his own outright. It reminds me a bit, honestly, of Cloud's up air, how it's like that one tool that does everything.
And Yoshi got the full down air on Luma, so Luma just lost about 30 health because Yoshi's down air does an insane amount of damage.
And looks like we're not even going to have to worry about Luma. It looks like AeroLink is going to be the only one at 2 stocks for his team. This game is actually insanely close once again. We're noticing that
like almost even percents and even stocks.
It's going to come down to really one big play to greatly shift the momentum.
This
JaySon is going to fall victim to that play. iiGGY is just so ferocious off stage.
Yeah, Fox may be incredibly fast and have a good neutral game, but he gets kind of destroyed off stage with that linear recovery because that side B has a lot of ending lag on it, and his up B takes a while to come out, so it's easy to take advantage of.
Things are all of a sudden looking very good for green. AeroLink doing an excellent job of maintaining that stock. And now he doesn't even have to play that much of an aggressive role because of its high percent. He's like a magnet that attracts the rest of the blue team towards him, and that inherently gives iiGGY the room he needs to work.
Yeah, so if AeroLink just plays defensive, then the blue team's going to do something unsafe, and then iiGGY can come over and punish it. However, AeroLink just lost that stock, so now it's back to even stocks.
Very nearly even percent as well. JaySon only about a 23% difference from his counterpart AeroLink at this moment. Such a close game. Center stage, though, in favor of green, who has both of the members of blue.
Rosalina is definitely at kill percent here, even though she's at a little bit lower percent than Yoshi. She is a much lighter character.
And JaySon knows this. He was trying to go airborne, but he's going to get scooped up by AeroLink.
Oh.
It looked like, oh, YellowRello going way too low. Was maybe a bit ambitious off stage and ends up suffering for
that's it.
What a turnaround at the
1-1.
end. And it was all because YellowRello had this idea of, okay, my teammate is in the middle of like a Bayonetta combo. Let me throw out an egg, do something disruptive. But he ends up getting nicked by, I believe, iiGGY, and he's caught without a double jump off stage, and that just leaves JaySon in this horrendous 2v1.
I believe something similar to that actually happened at the end of last game. Correct me if I'm wrong. YellowRello, they were up, obviously. It didn't matter as much, but YellowRello actually did the same thing, and Yoshi got caught with a jump off stage, and he ended up dying.
So preserving your jumps, super important for Yoshi in singles, and arguably even more important in doubles because you have to worry about that many more opponents, that many more hitboxes. I mean, one wrong note, one missed input, and you could very quickly lose your stock.
Yeah, Yoshi does not have that great of an up B, but his jump, however, does have armor. Is it light armor or super armor that's on Yoshi's jump?
It's like really strong armor that is knockback dependent, if I remember correct.
Okay.
Right? So at a low percent, it can eat a lot of different little hits, but at those higher percents, it's not going to be as effective at just powering through, but it can still absorb like a good deal of knockback itself.
Well, we're going to Game 3 here on Final Destination.
This was a stage that Blue won on, so it's not really a surprise that they're taking him back, but you have to remember, this is an entirely different team composition.
Yeah, that Bayonetta pick could be the difference between them winning or losing on this stage.
Ooh, great wait from iiGGY on stage left. Knew that the air dodge was coming out from JaySon and then had the aerial waiting to punish. And again, he's going to be going off stage, actually absorbing the egg in that process. Interesting.
It's a good thing that AeroLink's trying to take the attention of blue team while iiGGY's off stage trying to recover because Rosalina's recovery does not actually have a hitbox, and it's kind of easy to hit her. More tech dependent, like more people are going to want to hit you off the stage while you're trying to recover, so you got to be good at those techs. But AeroLink's covering his teammate really well, so.
Both right now, though, both members of green pinned in these corners.
Yeah.
iiGGY will fall, and I'm not going to be surprised if we're going to be seeing AeroLink fall suit afterwards. But notice, blue team instead, they're getting a single hit to create 2v1 opportunities against iiGGY.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened in the first game. Blue team got, or not blue team, sorry, green team got separated a little bit the first game, and then blue team capitalized on that a lot, and that's partially what ended up helping. Maybe the character switch. I know AeroLink loves his Palutena, but I think the Bayonetta is just a better choice here.
We can definitely see that paying off. You have to keep in mind that AeroLink is at a very high percent, trying to drop low and make the most of the fact that JaySon is at an even higher percent. Dash attack.
Just holding JaySon there. Oh.
I don't know how JaySon survived there, truth be told.
Yeah, I don't know how AeroLink and JaySon okay, AeroLink just falls off the stage.
Okay, and it comes. I think the reason behind that was, again, he was at a percentage where every single hit that he took would result in a 2v1 situation against Iggy, and he probably wanted to mitigate that threat.
Well, there's 3 people at 0%, but Iggy is down a stock compared to everybody else. So green team is behind just a little bit. They need to start making up a little bit of work and get back together because they're getting separated a little bit, going for a little bit of 1v1s. They need to be going for more team combos because they're so powerful in doubles.
Definitely.
Because so many things that aren't guaranteed in singles are guaranteed in teams because you have a teammate, another player there, to do exactly what you wanted to.
You're right, and you know that the little bit of extra hit stun goes a long way. And YellowRello, another stock lost off stage. Not being able to keep track of that double jump is really hindering here.
I don't know if he can't keep track of it because it's chaotic and it's doubles, or he's just messing up.
It might just be like being a bit more risky in the doubles format than he's allowed to, right? Because in singles, a lot of the time, you only have to worry about one person's hitboxes, so
and you can play really safe.
Yeah, you can really go out there and challenge, but
is this
doubles.
No, YellowRello still hanging on.
Things are definitely different, and what was going perfectly for this blue team has shifted from a momentum standpoint, but JaySon with that equalizer up smash.
Pretty even game here. Game 3. Not sure who's going to be taking this.
Go either way. Fox, of course, being
that Rosalina up air.
Fox, of course, on the incredibly light side. I wouldn't be surprised if he falls victim to some of those up airs from Rosalina, especially given the fact that Iggy and AeroLink have such beautiful team synergy.
Yes, they do. That is one thing that I'm completely sure of. And it just so happens that they both main Bayonetta. However, Iggy's not playing Bayonetta in this situation. That back air, gonna take it?
Not quite.
No.
Yoshi, of course, of the dinosaur species, gonna be a bit more on the thick side.
Yoshi's sitting at a really high percent, like you said, but
scary.
Him being a dinosaur, I think YellowRello went off stage there to try and protect. Okay.
That up smash is massive. If JaySon can maybe get an up smash onto AeroLink, it could change things around, but that's such a high percent, he's just going to be getting punished for Iggy afterwards.
AeroLink accidentally killing him, but that's it.
It all
AeroLink
really
with the yes.
And it honestly came down to that 2v1 situation. Even if Iggy didn't get that perfect shield that he did to get the grab, you notice that AeroLink was right there behind JaySon, ready to punish in case he tried a more committal option like an up smash.
That's the nature of doubles. If you mess up on something, your opponent or your teammate has to be there to help you out.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. So that's going to set up for